डायरेक्टर थोड़े हैं
Very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Chairman sir of this peer team visit, Mayor, most respected member of peer team visit, coordinator, peer team visit, Honorable most dynamic Vice Chancellor of this university, sir, officers, welcome to all sir in this exit meeting. In fact, we have witnessed that our high dignitaries team had come to this institution on 22nd, and from that day to date, they have visited our students, our teaching staff, our non-teaching staff, and everyone. At very first day, made by our Honorable Vice Chancellor about the achievement of the university and the program going on in our university. On that day, after lunch, the Honorable team visited to 10 departments. There were 2 teams were formed, and each team had visited 5 departments. And on the second day, the team had visited the facilities developed by our university. In fact, Honorable Chairman, we are very fortunate to be with you. It is a great opportunity for us that we have spent our time with you. We are so much so lucky. And during all the proceedings, all the meetings, we have learned many things from you. Sir, during the visit, what I saw, that every member was very supportive and very critical, give a lot of message to our faculty as well to me particularly. Personally, I feel that we learned many things from you, sir. And I hope, since this is the first night meeting, this is the first round meeting, so maybe something left to present before you, but we had tried at our level best to present everything before you. But I apologize for one thing, sir, that one of the best department has left, that is the vegetable science. So I would request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to call you, to invite you in some way, in some times, in our university to see the vegetable department. That is the best of the best department. So, with this few words, again I welcome to all of you, sir, in this exit meeting. And before I call our Honorable Chairman, as I have been directed, I would like to request our Honorable Member, Dr. Ranveer Singh Jagran Sahab, to make some remarks about this university, about the visit, about the meeting.
No, we can't give. As per to that,
Okay, sir.
only chair will invite.
Sir. So, I would like to invite you to speak something.
No. You can't. Only chairman. Only chairman.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Our Vibhag, half chairman.
Okay, sir. So, sorry for that one.
No.
So, I earnestly request to our Honorable Chairman, sir, for remarks. For handing over the report to our Honorable Vice Chancellor.
सर थोड़ा सा आ जाइए या
हाँ ठीक है
थैंक यू
वो भी आना ना
यस
ठीक
Thank you, sir. Thank you for handing over the report to the Honorable Vice Chancellor. And congratulations to the team and our Honorable Vice Chancellor. And now I earnestly request to our honorable chairman, sir, for his remarks.
My team members, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and all officers of the great university, very good afternoon. See, we actually, that team constituted by all of us, we stayed 3 days continuously in our university, and since your university is the first cycle, okay, university, okay, so actually it is one of the oldest agricultural university, so done lot of things, okay, but the NAC, see, the earlier procedure was different. Now since 3 years they changed the procedure, so therefore whatever you have submitted in the SSR, that takes care of almost more than 70% after. So ours is only 30%. So we did our best because some of the departments are so good. Okay, some of the departments needs to be improved. So we already told there itself and also to Vice Chancellor. Okay. So one thing I noticed is, don't mistake me. So whatever the speed your Vice Chancellor is having, you have to match with at least 50% of his speed. Okay. So otherwise, universities will not be developed. Okay. So only whenever the Vice Chancellor is appointed by outsiders, then we will know the difference. Okay. So therefore, your Vice Chancellor is very active, and because morning I have seen, word by word he has actually read the report. It shows his commitment, it shows his involvement in the process. Okay. So therefore, okay, what is that? I can expect that if he gives one more term in this university, definitely whatever the discussions which took place, because 3 years term nobody can do wonders. It's highly impossible. Okay. So therefore, suppose if he gets one more term, 100% your university will be benefited. See, more than the Vice Chancellor, see, you are the people who are going to be benefited from all this. Okay, it's a learning process for everybody. Okay, so it is a great exposure. So therefore, in future, 100% you will be benefited from this process. So therefore, you also must contribute for all this. Okay, but I'm sorry to say, maybe you are not aware of all these things, many things. You should have visited, for example, before that visit, you should have visited some universities or colleges. How the NAC preparation should be made. Okay, so what are the things should be taken care of. Okay, so all those things. It's a government institution. Wherever we go, normally for government institutions, we will give margin. Okay, we know the problems of government institutions, universities or colleges, whatever it will be. So therefore, we will always show some consideration to the government institutions. But at least in future, NAC visit means is a preparation for almost 3 years. Not that over a period of 6 months, 3 months, one can expect to cannot be completed. So therefore, a lot of preparations is required. Okay. So this is the first cycle. I think you all actually got some message, and it will be a lesson and also experience for next visit. Some of you will be there, all of you will be there for the next cycle, second cycle. Okay, please take care of others because they are not identified for us. Okay. Always the first cycle it will be there. Even in my university also, first time we had gone for night visit, but since I was involved in Bangalore University, I know all the methods and activities, etc. So I motivated my teachers. So here also. But one thing your Vice Chancellor is okay, fortunate enough to have is he as your Vice Chancellor. Okay. So therefore, people like him only can motivate. Okay. So therefore, we enjoyed 3-day visit. Okay. All my committee members are so cooperative. Okay. So we enjoyed for stay 3-4 days here. Okay. We also in the process we learned a lot of things. Okay. So one thing I'll tell you, this is only the first university to upload the report within few minutes or never faced any problem, because in some of the visits we are unable to upload the report, and we have gone to NAC office to upload. Okay, so that's the problems we face, but here fortunately, for God's sake, we did not face any problem. Okay, yeah. So one more thing, maybe our computer expert. Yeah. And also team members, we never had any difference of opinion. Okay, so I wish your university should. We did our duty. Okay, honestly, at the beginning itself we discussed like this one. I'm telling you. So we don't have any likes and dislikes. It's a government institution. Whatever best from our side we do, but honestly we should do our duty. So that's what everybody agreed. We did our duty. We did our best. Okay. So on behalf of my team, I congratulate the Vice Chancellor for wonderful arrangements and other things, and also all the team members for cooperating with the Vice Chancellor and also cooperating with us. Okay. So thank you very much for all that you extended maybe hospitality or maybe transportation or maybe during visit time or even otherwise also. So your hospitality or your humbleness cannot be forgotten. So once again, on behalf of my team, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I can assure to our Vice Chancellor, since this was the first cycle, some lapses may be there from our teachers, our officers. However, our Vice Chancellor is very dynamic, very vigilant. Every time he is giving the order, do this, that. So, but ultimately the teachers and officers, there may be some lapses. But sir, I can assure you, sir, in the coming days, this is our commitment that we all will work hard and will try to correct our system and correct our working, so that someday in future we could earn the A++++. Thank you. Thank you. So,
okay, that's like that I trained there. Okay, so it was went on very well. But here, fortunately, your Vice Chancellor was sat through the entire proceedings. Okay, so that shows his commitment. Okay, so that's why I told you should get second term so that he can motivate you all people. Okay, so from such persons or such highly dignified professors, you learn a lot, because nobody has learned all the things from the birth. Okay, the process out of experience by meeting people, so we can get all these things. So anyhow, it is a great lesson for us, because we maybe visited 50 universities, colleges, but every institution, every university or college, it is a new experience, so new things for us. Okay. So some of you may go for next who will be the AQC coordinator and Vice Chancellor will be invited to the panel. Okay, so they will also tell you in future. Okay. So thank you very much once again for all the things you extended for us.
thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for these words. Actually, this is the pride of matter. Such request to our IQAC Director, Dr. P.K. Singh, to propose the vote of thanks.
Now we are in the fag end of this PRT team visit. So now this is our moral duty to express our sense of gratitude to honorable team members. I sincerely extend my thankfulness to Dr. Ramchandra Babu Gora, who is the chairman of this NAC team, for his critical review, remarks and suggestions. And of course, we had taken a long journey from Belgaum to Kanpur, spares 4 days time for this noble cause. So sir, we are very much thankful to you. We are also thankful to Dr. A.P. Masudi, who is the coordinator of this NAC team, for his very critical observations, suggestions, as well as the seeing the records and other things. Sir, as our sir has already stated that we will see all the things in future, what we can do in our better way. We are very much thankful to you, sir. You have been here, and I assure you that in the future we will try our best to do the things. We are also thankful to Dr. Charulata Mahanta from Tezpur University, Assam, for his commitment, for his interaction, particularly with the home scientists, the interest he has shown. Madam, we express our gratefulness to your visit, to that the time you have spared to us. And again, I am very much thankful to you. We are also thankful to our Dr. Ranveer Singh Jagla, the retired professor or entomologist from Charan Haryana University, Hisar. Sir, we express our gratefulness for your visit, for your remarks, for your comments, and for your suggestions. At the end, we will express our sense of gratefulness to Dr. Ugrasen Suman, who has been from Ahilyabai Devi University in Indore. Sir, we are especially thankful to you for your hard work and duty in preparing all the reports on computer. So we express our sense of gratefulness to you, sir, also. I, as a director of IPC, is very much thankful to all our university officials who has supported me in giving reports and handling all the issues related to the preparations and submission of reports and preparation for the visit of the lab field. For me, it would not be fair to express our sense of gratefulness to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who has been very kind enough. He has been always behind us, suggest at each and every point. Even, sir, I would like to elaborate here that on the day before yesterday, on the first day while I was making presentations, he has been so kindful that he has helped me in the preparation of that slides. So we are very fortunate to have such a dignified Vice Chancellor. So I, as a director of IPC, I am thankful to you, sir, for your kind help, support, and I hope that we will be able to be in position to have this in future also. So thanks one and all.
उससे ज़्यादा हमें सीखने को मिला। Thank you, sir. We will meet again.